Martin Luther King III, son of Martin Luther King Jr., visited campus on Monday as part of the annual presidential lecture series at Murray State to speak about civil rights, injustice, and his dedication to nonviolent action in the face of adversity.
What I'm going to be talking about is civil rights in the 21st century. In one sense, I would have thought that we would be at a different juncture in our nation. My father and his team and many others contributed significantly toward the modern civil rights movement, creating the consciousness for a Civil Rights Act of 1964, a Voting Rights Act of 1965, fair housing legislation in 1968. So in one sense, probably in the 80s and 90s, most people were saying, well, civil rights, why do we even need to be addressing that issue? Isn't that already done? Well, the reality is if we look at what has occurred in many areas around our nation over the last 3 to 4, maybe 5 years, we've seen a nation that has become more divided and not working together collectively for the good of all Americans. We've seen racial issues appear to grow as opposed to racial issues beginning to be suppressed. We've seen issues around police misconduct seem to grow. I don't think they've grown, quite frankly. I think it's just that because of technology, people now have the ability to capture incidents that have been going on for a long time. But the fact of the matter is, the positive thing is because we as people see these incidents almost immediately, then our society can, in a sense, demand that we do something to address them. So those are some of the things I'll be discussing this evening.
Being the 60th year of desegregation on campus, this year's lecture proved to be a large success.
I think it's wonderful that Murray State has chosen and should be acknowledging the fact that 60 years ago integration occurred. I mean, that's really phenomenal as you think about it. And the fact that every time an anniversary occurs, we can look back and look at our progress. We can say, we've made progress. Have we made enough progress? The answer may be yes or no. I would tend to say probably no, but it does not mean progress has not been made. So when you acknowledge a period in history, the goal is to establish, okay, what do we want to look like, 60 or 100 years from now? And that's what forward thinking is about. So I just think it's wonderful that the university, and I applaud the president and leadership for acknowledging the fact, and the students particularly, who are, understand, who are very much engaged in this process.
If you'd like to learn about these and other stories, visit thenews.org or pick up a copy of the Murray State News on campus.